More difficult headlines for the Louvre Museum here in Paris is the world's most visited museum, it seems, had some sort of water leak back in November that caused damage to some 300 to 400 books in its Egyptian antiquities department. We understand from museum directors that none of these were particularly precious first editions, simply 19th or 20th century books that were consulted by Egyptologists, and there is some hope that many of them can be restored. Still, another difficult headline just weeks after that spectacular October heist that so captured the world's attention. Even now, the jewels have not been recovered. There have been a number of arrests, however. 4 of the suspected burglars and several of those believed to have been their accomplices have been arrested. The search continues, though, for the jewels themselves. There was also, we understand, in the autumn, one of the galleries that houses Egyptian vases and certain offices that had to be closed because of structural concerns. And what we saw just a few weeks ago was the publication here in France from France's public audit body, the Cour des Comptes, accusing the museum of having overspent on acquiring art at the expense of refurbishing its ancient infrastructure. That report, of course, coming after the heist and really pointing to a lack of deficiencies in the updating of the museum's infrastructure and security. And if all that were not enough, there will also now be a strike by some of the museum staff on 15th of December. They are complaining about working conditions and the difficulty that comes from that poor infrastructure that I mentioned. So a difficult few months here for the Louvre Museum in Paris.
Porque ayer hicieron un acto absolutamente criminal e ilegal cuando procedieron a un asalto militar, secuestro y robo como piratas del Caribe a una nave mercantil, comercial, civil, privada, una nave de paz que fue asaltada ya casi agarrando el Atlántico. No fue en las costas de Venezuela, fue casi ya arriba, mucho más al norte de Trinidad y Tobago, hacia la isla de Granada, ya agarrando el Atlántico. A esta hora que les hablo, los tripulantes de esa nave, de ese barco que llevaba a los mercados internacionales 1.900.000 barriles de petróleo, que lo pagaron en Venezuela, porque todo el que saque petróleo primero lo paga, están secuestrados, están desaparecidos. Nadie sabe dónde están.
Bueno, nosotros, pues ante el organismo que concede el premio, pues no hemos estado de acuerdo, pero pues ellos tienen su autonomía y de hecho en nuestro país y muchas otras representaciones diplomáticas no asistieron a la entrega de ese premio. Creo que es, digamos, de sentido común que un premio de la paz a alguien que incita a la agresión, pues no hay palabras, pues.
Star Wars is quite a force at the auction block. The original artwork for A New Hope movie poster just sold for a whopping $3.8 million. That's the highest price ever paid for a Star Wars artifact at auction. The sale also shattered the record for the most money ever paid for movie poster art.
¡Avengers!
Assemble.
Earth's mightiest heroes will assemble again in 2026. Marvel says Avengers Endgame, one of the biggest box office hits in history, will get an exclusive re-release in theaters beginning September 25th, ahead of the debut of Avengers Doomsday in December.